going to be hard to hear him. I'll try to do the best that I can. What an honor and a privilege it is to be here. First, he wants to thank God for allowing such a beautiful day for this to happen. Want me to read? Okay. We would just like to thank God for allowing my family and I to be here tonight. These are Brian's words, sorry, I'm just reading it. And to say what an honor it is to be recognized in this way. It is somewhat overwhelming. Thank you, Mr. Kassler, Mr. Cartwright, Coach Wybera, and Coach Holtzman for giving me the opportunity to coach here at Labette County High School. I have always loved the game of baseball. Some people would say it is a passion. My wife, on the other hand, has been known to say it is an obsession. I enjoy taking kids of all ages and watch each of them as individuals improve on their own skills. I can't tell you what a special group of young men this LCHS team is. There have been several groups that I hold close to my heart in the past, young and old, but this group of ball players I have watched since they were freshmen. They are special, not just on the field, but off the field as well. I have enjoyed working with Coach Charles, Coach Tucker, Coach Holtzman, and Coach Wybera. You will never know what you have done for me. The coaches, as well as the players, have been a great diversion through my battle with cancer. How many times I was diagnosed and facing treatment again, but I was so thankful for the escape baseball provided me. But through my battle the last 7 years, I have realized that baseball is not my only passion. Although I love it, I have learned that there are things more important. I am proud of my accomplishments that I have had with baseball, but I am most proud of how God has given me the opportunity to do so. When I was 18, I felt like I could conquer the world. And I'm sure, looking out here, there's some of you who would agree with that. But that nobody or thing could stop me. I lived in a glass bubble for 28 years. I always knew there was a God and claimed to have faith, but I soon realized that I never really applied God in my life. Once I figured this out, it is amazing how different you see things. If you would have told me 8 years ago I would be battling cancer, I would have thought, no way. But when I look back at the last 7 years and I see how God has worked in my life, I wouldn't change a thing. Not that I want to be sick, but 2 Corinthians says, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Guys, I just want you to know that no matter where you go from here, remember, put God in the center of your life and always look to Him when you are faced with the many challenges this world offers. I know standing here before you today, I may look weak physically, but I hope you hear my words and see where my strength comes from. Philippians 4:13 says, can you say it?
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. God could heal me today, but if He chooses not to, I have no doubt that I will be going to not just a field of dreams, but a stadium of eternity. A friend once told me our life here is just spring training for the major league. Thank you again for this honor. Brian, Cammie, Braden, and Price Anderson.
22.